Hi everyone, if you're a Scorpio born October 23rd to November 21st, what can you expect for the month of October 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, Scorpios, you are going to be front and center in October. All eyes are drawn to you. All eyes want to hear what you have to say. Everybody wants to crowd in around you. Everybody wants what you have or what you're selling, what you're promoting. It's like you're autographing, you're writing everything down. People are just into you. You may get more people than you can imagine trying to get close to you. Things from the past coming in, maybe seeds that you planted 6-9 months ago, suddenly showing up. Very much the public eye, very much the person who can win things. This is an amazing time that if you have anything that you really want to go for in your career or in entertainment or public speaking, this is your time to shine. There's this huge energy on you and people want to hear what you have to say. So really terrific energy. And you've got the planet of Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, moving into your sign October 10th, and it's there until November 8th, 2018. So yay, this is a really exciting time, a really big deal, because Jupiter is going to help you expand. It's going to really increase your ability to be just explosive in a positive way. It may have you take on another desire to learn something, to be able to educate yourself. It's going to correct any relationships that are out of order. It's going to get done with them. It's going to create new relationships. So it's not finicky. It's just very decisive. It's a really powerful energy for you, and it's really exciting, an exciting time for you, so that you really can plant those seeds and create this next 13 months the way that you want it. And it opens doors for you. It opens and creates new relationships. And it's really going to help you to kind of like steady the course. And it's healing too. It's going to help you let go a lot of the suffering that you've had from the past, and any remaining shyness about being hurt, or this is the year that kind of all goes away, all falls away, so you could just bloom. Really, really nice energy, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what your personal relationships are in store for the month of November. I feel like Scorpios, most of you have been really working on yourself and trying to create better relationships and with your partner, for those of you in a committed relationship. And this is kind of a little bit of a no bullshit energy. And it's just, I feel like there's a lot of truth that's going to be said. And I feel like it's a good thing, because I feel like, and if you've already just kind of like cycled through this, then you're already at the expansion where you're ready to expand. But I feel like this relationship, it just kind of like opens up and in a new dynamic way. And if it's not, if it's the end of the road, you'll know like that. And I feel like you're going to have the support you need to be able to get through that. And this wouldn't be new to you, by the way. We always know, right? There's a part of ourselves that generally has a good sense of the relationship's working or not working. So if you are unaware, there could be kind of a shock then around your relationship with the full moon, October 19th. There may be secrets that are revealed, right, that could have to do with your relationship, or could have to do with, if you're somebody who's not being faithful in the relationship, that could come out. Or if it could come out that your partner wants to move and you don't want to move, or it could come out, like these secrets kind of can be revealed. So there's a lot of honesty that shows up this month. Now, for those of you single, interested in relationships, in a romantic relationship, what's in store for you? So the biggest thing is you're going to have to let the other person prove themselves, not always making it easy for the other person. And it's going to be much easier for you this month to do that, because at the end of the day, Scorpios are so loyal and so forgiving We always talk about Scorpios zinging you or something like that, but at the end of the day, you guys are the most loyal and so forgiving. But as attracting new relationships, you're going to have more capacity to make that other person prove it to you that they want the relationship. It's not you trying to manipulate or to get them to do that. It's just starts to become a little bit second nature for you. So I like that energy for you guys, and so that anybody that sort of gets through that front line is going to be really worth keeping. So there's a really great opportunity, especially mid-month and later in the month, to really cultivate a solid new romantic relationship. October 15th on feels really expansive and really good. Okay, so we have a full moon October 19th in Libra, so let's see what that can bring in for you. This is where the relationship, because it's in Libra, where the shock can show up in relationships, or in backstabbing somebody at work, or that somebody talking two sides out of the mouth. They told you one thing or another, or it could be like an agent. That if you're working with an agent, or you're working with a publicist, or a middle person someplace. It could be that you find out something that they've been doing, like maybe double dipping with the money, earning it there, so there could be something with money around that. But it all comes to light, okay? So you don't really have to dig for it. It kind of shows itself. This could be the same if let's say you have people that are in your employ, families that are in your employ, family members that are in employ, or a relationship with house managers or house, or nannies or people like that, somebody who actually lives with you. It feels like there could be some upset or understanding about, it could be that they leave, or it could be that maybe they've been doing some things that are not so kosher, and those secrets come up. So I don't want you to become suspicious or paranoid. Just know that any inauthentic energies or inaccuracies are going to be revealed for you to deal with. And the good news is there's so much positive energy this month. The first part of the month is so healing and so cathartic, and the last part of the month is the same way. Is really great. It's just kind of like wedged in the middle, this like explosion, right? And however, knowing that this explosive, shocking thing can happen, it allows you to have the capacity to be able to not be so shocked, or to go, oh, there it is. And sometimes it's less shocking to us because, Scorpios are so psychic. You guys are so intuitive. You really are. You may already have a sense of like, there's something brewing. There's something up there. But this is what I'm saying. Don't be suspicious. Don't shut it down, because I don't want you looking over here and then it comes this way and hits you upside of the head. Then you will be shocked, right? So just kind of be willing not to know. And I would just put it out to the universe. Is there something that's wrong or off with any of my relationships? I'm willing to see. I'm willing to know what it is so I can correct it. Because once you can correct it, I do feel that these people will change, and that they will, you'll have the freedom then to either recreate the relationship or to let them go and have new people come in. Okay, so let's look at your money and career for Scorpios. Money, you may initially have to be a little more cautious with your money, because there is, even though Jupiter is the expansion, the expansive things, right? These are sometimes things to come, and in the moment, some of you may find that you're paying for things that you forgot about, or that you put on a card, or that you're overdrawn on. So there may have been recently experiencing some lack or higher expenses than you were anticipating, and those higher expenses then can make you feel a little bit out of balance. But I feel like the tide is turning very quickly here. So whatever those additional expenses were, or that you have money that didn't come in, either through people that promised it and it didn't show up, or that it's showing up at the end of the month or in 3 months, there is more money coming to you, right? But first there's this little bit of I feel like you've been having a decline, and now it's going to start to adjust or shift. But there is a point to being more frugal, because some of the things that you're going to plant may take time. It may take time for all of the people to come together, or maybe it may take time to launch. So just be aware, being a little more frugal with your money is important this month. Okay, so let's look and see what else about your career. Now this is where the career is, where a lot of people want you. So a lot of people are vying for your attention. So just make sure that you're picking appropriately, that you're saying no to what doesn't work and saying yes to what does work for you, and using that strong intuitive connection that you have to really help you do that. All right, now let's look at your health, Scorpios. So I think you guys are really good, but there is you're prone to some digestive issues. So be aware this month. Any nerves, any anxieties, and just, take care of yourself, pace yourself. Don't put yourself in situations that are overly uncomfortable in terms of, okay, that you've got to go, that maybe you have issues with a mother-in-law or a sister-in-law. So maybe don't go on vacation with them for 2 weeks, right? Like maybe say no, maybe say, I'll go for a long weekend, right? So don't put yourself in situations that you're going to regret, or they're going to really tax and drain your energy. And you're going to have the strength this year to say no. You're going to have the strength to be able to say, you know what, I really don't want to. I really would like to do it like this. So just know that you have more leeway than you have had in years past to be able to get what you want when it comes to your health, and when it comes to your emotional health and your physical health. Okay? All right, so let's look for anything unexpected for Scorpios. The biggest thing is for you to really not hang on to people, right? Don't hang on to people. Just let them come and go in and out of your life, and have that certainty inside of yourself. Because there may be some shock about who's coming in, or who leaves, who gives you their resignation, or who says, hey, I'm moving across the country, or who says, you know what, we can't be friends anymore, or I'm quitting my profession, or I'm not going to work for you, I'm going for somebody else. So just don't be shocked or surprised about the coming and goings of people in your life. What you really want to do is just observe that if one door closes, another door opens, right? Just live in that space, so that any unexpected shift in relationships, you're going to be fine. You're so going to be fine. Okay, Scorpios, have an amazing month. This feels really good, productive, and powerful. And you're like I said, this is your month. It's your light that's going to shine so bright. Everybody's going to want you at their party, at their fundraiser, at their, to be on stage, to be interviewed. You're the one that's, clicked for the promotion. You're the one who's tagged in the likes and the Instagrams, right? Like, you really have that explosive month to be seen. So enjoy it, look your best, have fun. All right, Scorpios, if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below, and I'll swing back and I'll happy to respond. All right, guys, take care, have a blessed month.